Voices of the Youth's podcast, a podcast that amplifies.
Who is interested in?
So why not just say, if you are not shaved, do not.
No, why should I be? It's just, it's kind of a private part also. So
My private parts
is hidden hair. It's private.
Oh, so whatever there's there.
Yes, it's
So
private.
now in private.
Natipalauka tatu ukalishe mu youth. Ukalishe mu youth. Palauka sister ukalishe mu youth. Ukalishe mu youth. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Ungangale ndiwe kemba. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Olowenza vibala. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Nabonse bama business. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Naima mu ma offices pushing em.
What's up, what's good and what's bad? Ladies and gents, my youths, welcome back to Zedvoices of the Youths, the podcast that amplifies. This is a project with me, as well as
Mutaleno as your co-host for today. Yeah.
So, Mambe, that's not for today.
The co-host for today, because tomorrow you might not be there and I'll be the main host. You get it, right?
I get it, yeah. So, ladies and gents, like she said, she is the co-host for Z Voices of the Youth podcast, so you'll be seeing her more often.
Yeah, in capital letters actually, guys. It's just not the mutale, no, not in small letters. In capital letters, as strong as much as you can say.
Okay, but
Mutale,
why?
no.
Okay, but why capital letters?
Capital letters. It's asked about capital letters.
Why?
Why
not
that's
small
how
letters?
big. That's how big my name and that's how big I am. I might look small, but hey, man, I'm way too big. The vision you and I will carry, or we carry right now, it's way beyond everybody's imagination. So we are here to talk about the things that people don't want to talk about.
Exactly.
We are here to talk about the youths.
Sex.
The things people are scared of talking about. Never think will come. Dad would say, in a relationship, you need to talk about things that you think you're uncomfortable. Because if I'm in my relationship, even if after mwachaya kashanishani, the word that you are not familiar with, in most of the times you say, what's that? Ichipe. Ukume chipe.
Exactly.
After ngamaoma mwapusho kume chipe. Feedback is very important. In most cases, feedback. Ichipe cha chibashani. Did you enjoy? How was I? You get feedback is very important. The problem is you don't want to talk about this. Hence, we have a problem in looking elsewhere.
But if you were to be asked that, how was it? Would you even say Ngatienze bad?
I don't enjoy when you do like this. But you get definitely you will know to say, okay, ngati mu position here, so amamvera munji. You get the problem only comes in when I don't give you feedback. Sima one, talk about these things, talk uncomfortable things, so that you develop, so that you grow, so that your partner knows what not to do next. Like the way if we are not communicating, why should we keep on dating if I'm not satisfied? This is why easy pays at relationship munangala 15 years, and at the end of the day it's a struggle.
15 years
sininga kudamping and tiza kwatirana. Balasti nikakwatirana, end up cheating. These are some of the reasons.
But why would you cheat? So 15 years you say you to come and cheat.
You must fena mukati because you are not
15 years you're not open. Sumushimik.
Dating people date. Even if they are not comfortable, and then at the end of the day, we've been dating for 2-3 years. So nikamuza tivasila saza mbestiza oneka munche, I've wasted that time first mukwatile chana umupefe ndia umechipe cha free but wala mbokula umechipe kumbi okwa nyanta kuchibumba.
But cheating uziwa
it's bad
nyamush
ala
cheating.
Okay,
but anyway
it's really bad,
Yeah, no, it's not good actually. It means I don't know what you'd be if you had to be cheated on. Because you guys such a family. Maybe you're not enough. There's all those thoughts.
Exactly.
But at
maybe
the end of the day,
satisfy this human being, and this is why I'm saying communication.
missing what's the being here and there.
Then you find sometimes to want to cheating na keve, or you find these married people. Kamuntu, he has a very beautiful wife with beautiful kids. They show to the public in Vabu okay, this is a very good couple, but there's so much going on in the homes that we don't know. Then uzakapezati mwamuna kamkazi kia endo cheating na mkazi wake not kapuba but sivipanga na sensi
very nvazone vuma izio how come but maybe kulishenza ufuna wakoshe shimozi just one
amataka kuchipupa muntu wandipa kumatch pair kalimongo you la matila on the whole
okay that's last but anyways isasa tisindie yetinge namwe but tizaichairira na hivi.
No, ladies and gentlemen, please, my fellow youths, our fathers, our husbands, our wives, let's not cheat. Please, can we communicate effectively? Kumuuza muntu njere dadi apapeve walasa. Akakeve nikakari ni kama nipanga umupash.
Ngako diabo chata. Manje unakazibira koti.
Unasera kangu kairi last time unachapo. Feedback na ebe mguys paja aza courses azali.
Manje yoni feedback bwana chitinga kupasi okay.
Mutale, you talk too much and you are not scared. You just point blank. That's the feedback you should give me.
Do you know how we are?
Tell me.
Chilipa place bunch man.
Oh, tell me about it. At least I know. Maybe our viewers don't.
By Debo Beauty Center, guys.
We have new where they can come and do their hair, where they can come and do their
nails, makeups, my barber shop.
Yes.
Yeah, so all that is done by Debo Beauty Center. They are found Makishi Road. Kuliko sikuwapita zapeza check a post that bring back lost lovers in 24 hours.
Yes. And it's all over Facebook.
But the concept you say in general, bringing back lost lovers. Okay, but like I would
for
like
what?
to exactly why should you want that person back?
And just come to look at it. In the first place, you look at these simple, common questions. Get a piece of paper and a pen and sit down and just start looking at these things. What, in the first place, what made you break up? What was not working? What do you think you're going to do right now that will work? That will make that relationship work? Because in the first place, Munduanga, one, ni mamwa mobile. Baked. You don't like that.
But the VCDs.
About the VCDs.
Then all of a sudden, in front of me.
Tikuma na foot mushira in foot. Uba foot. So do you think that will help?
Okay, but like let me try to think of a scenario. So I'm thinking, let's say you and I are dating, then the break up because one of us drinks too much. Okay, let's say in okay. Then you're like, I don't like your challenge. Your majeti yako ni last ukakolewa. So let's just end things, and then we are done bwana ndo kuyendera manje kuli bamene bring back
nawe pakasaka
yamene wale tafuti na ndo kuchaira tuperele food
in maana machana umfiti ulimo. That's how you become a witch, slowly but sure. Because in the first place, if things couldn't work, you part ways, waenda kwake na enda kwake. Then from nowhere you just decide to say why should you bring back that human being in the first place? If things failed to work, why should you bring that person back?
And that's love. We're talking about love.
Because now you're controlling. That's a spell.
So meaning we muntsana bwerere cause they love me.
We have these women
it's
who
powers. So how do you live with that? Yes. Nizi but already I used charm to get you back.
There is no love.
So like vipanga sense bwanje man.
Things that are just working now, that's a small demon, a small devil.
You have been telling me now no I love you Tisro Shanshani. But initially that in my spirit
Kai, now you are blinded. You can't see the real, I can't see the real you.
Magic with my fake relationships.
See you the way you want me to see you.
Hello challenge muri bantu billion. You I'm using my powers.
You just speak. If you can't work, move on. If I'll tell you guys, date as many as you can. By the way,
at the same time,
if date as many as you can,
at the same time,
go out with anyone that you want
at the same time.
Not at the same time. Because see, I start up in a new relationship. We have this nonsense thing people will say. No, in a when we break up, I don't think so. It will work out. No, I'm done with love. No, my friend, you are too young. Even if you are old, you deserve the best. You deserve the love of this world.
Okay, why do you need to date as men?
You are going through. You are learning. It's
so
a school. Until you find that right partner like me.
There's no right partner.
I am the right partner for everybody.
Voila.
I'm the missing rib in every man's.
Voila.
I'm just joking on that one. But truth be told, you can be with anyone. Dating is not
okay. Yeah, you can be with.
Okay. Dating is a relationship. There's no relationship. Dating, there's no intimacy. By the way, you can go on a date with anyone. You are learning this human being. You get.
If you put it that, but in Zambia, it is what dating.
Now,
child because people child are just friends, not in a dating. I'm a child our guy.
Okay, yeah. So you can date as many as you can from the dating that circle that you have at that particular time. You'll be able to choose. I think things can work. Yeah. Then now you can develop it to another level until you cut. The problem is 2 days, 3 days.
So that's wrong. That's wrong.
It's very wrong.
How is that wrong?
Because at the end of the day, you discover that you and it can't.
So what?
You know, I don't like people.
So how is that connected to us having sex? So just because we had it, then we don't end it. What's wrong with that?
The problem is that when intimacy is involved, physically dating. Na 2 days, 3 days we are talking, then we have it. Relationship. Have
you ever experienced you machako something with someone and then all of a sudden you start dating man?
They are such kind of a person.
Like, have you ever been in those shoes?
No, I've never been in those shoes. Let me look around.
Look around.
No, I've never been in such a.
You are the perfect rib. So I'm sure maybe something.
No. We don't reach that far.
We do
the dating thing of you can talk to as many as you can because you're trying to search, you're trying to network. Who can think among the 4-5 guys I'm talking to? Who is it workable?
So what do you mean? Like you're talking to these people at the same time, like my DMs? Meeting them in person.
You are just dating them. There is no intimacy. There is no relationship. The relationship which is there is just this common one. So there is no problem. The problem comes in when you want to start sleeping with all of them.
So, but that one you have to know what you really want, not so.
This is why I'm scanning them. This is what I'm saying.
Because you know what you want.
I know what, guys, ladies, gentlemen, please date as many as you can. Just date as many as you can. Don't have intimacy. I repeat. No sex involved.
You're not breaking up with the Bible says after marriage.
This is what I'm saying.
And after marriage,
Hey,
1%, my friend.
Even if you have 5, start scanning them. Scan them. Okay, we vinga 7s. Yes, but vinga 7s again.
It's 7s.
Kudala makuru benzo kamba twakazi bashoka. The reason why when come but it was gonna na mkazi bashoka bakazi.
But in kudala since I've heard that.
Do you know why? There is no kushoka there. That was a lie. But do you know that it protected so many people? There were no early marriages. There were no early marriages were there. But to mimba. You can only see a pregnant woman who's married. But kudala ndevenzo chitika. Nowadays, this is why we have ututuma. We are so we are so active
in terms of your manage.
Yes.
Active. Maybe
we are about to experiment. Everything is about experiment. Physically, emotionally, mentally, we are experimenting. Everything we're experimenting, unless it's just in our own child.
So you, how many people have you dated in your own terms?
So that what? My dad says, I give you. My father says. My father says, and I'll mention it. My father says, sometimes you don't have to go through a situation to learn or to have experience. Sometimes just watch and observe and learn from there to say, okay, this is good, this is bad, and stay away. But the problem, we're full of experiments. You want to do exactly what you... Well, my early marriages, you drop out of school, you start struggling, waswana pa family smuchitika, nishikamwana kaja kutikira now wambuira tumanje wankalamonga kandoro ya kusoweto, ya kuti yankala masaka for 5 days. Things go bad. You get. Yeah. So sometimes vina ngwaona mzanga vutika. This is not good. This is not a good situation. Stay away from that. But timafuna kuche experiment. And our generation, we were full of experiments. Everything, ma 3 samu, ma 4 samu. We are full of experiments.
Ati machani?
Ma 3 samu, ma 4 samu.
Ndia bwanja yuma. Like you start multiplying numbers.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Our viewers, you understand what 3 and 4 sums are. So he doesn't.
Some musicians.
He doesn't understand the 4 sum and the 3 sum. He's thinking of those when the cheat and cheat.
4 and 5. And in 4 and 5.
In the comment and tell him what the 4 sums are.
Please, I need to know what 4 sums are.
Yes, and for those that you have had the 4 sums and the 3 sums and the 5 sums, you can tell us also how was your experiment.
So you didn't.
I don't wish for me. I'm a very jealous lover. Me. What is mine is mine. Cheat on me, I shouldn't know.
So you've never even thought about it?
You cheat on me, we are done. No matter whatever we've had, no matter how strong our bond, no matter how much I had put my legs on the table, my husband, you cheat on me, we are done.
So meaning now you're going to go cheat?
I don't cheat. I stick to one. When I have one, I stick to one. I wish we can still, we've just lost our culture. Okay? We've lost our culture in so many ways. I repeat, we have lost our culture in so many ways. Look at our dress code in the first place. Kudala wenzo kama tumuzima ipoenda ku church, you can't wear a sleeveless that is showing armpits. In the name of fashion, we are wearing.
Manje okay, why bamena our forefathers, our grandfathers, why banakamba armpits if ngoli?
Because others bama shave bena ngusiba shave. Who is interested in?
So why not just say if you are not shaved, do not.
No, if why should I be? It's just it's kind of a private part also. So
my private parts ni ngati.
Ni amene yose. Whether is hidden hair, it's private.
Oh, so whatever is there.
Yes, it's private.
So now in private.
Stop being So we've lost our culture in so many ways. Look at our dress code. We are copying things from outside. Yes, there's nothing wrong in, going forward, technology, we are moving, things are changing every day, but our culture should be maintained.
That's true, because I was thinking, actually saw on my social media, there's like a video of Zambians dressed back in Nigeria, so bapina na madance wedding or on kitchen party.
Maybe that could be we are Africans, and in some ways,
so does that mean
culture interlink at some way?
So as we interlink with Nigerians,
we are, because we're African. Look, those they believe in their forefathers, their ancestors. Then we have this 72 or if not 75 tribes in Zambia.
No, but then Nigeria kanji.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Because
the world is evolving.
That is done here. Why is it? Because I mean, it's a kitchen party, or maybe ungapeze nishiranga muliro na bafana na wedding baku Nigeria.
In the name of fashion.
What does that say? And maybe Mr. Banda na
why not embrace what you have in the country? Exactly.
Why do that?
Why do other people, other countries stuff? Exactly. This is what I'm saying. We're losing our culture, and I don't know how we'll be in the next 2-3 years from now.
They want to be maybe any cultures.
Yes, this is what I'm saying.
International Africa.
International Zambia.
International
like
Zambia.
International artists. Because this is what I'm saying. We're losing it as a country. We are losing our culture.
But what is causing this? Like what is causing us to start losing?
It's our grandmothers and our parents.
Why? How?
They're not too strong on certain things.
Mami ungangale strong for how many years?
Let me put it this way. There are some families where they'll tell you to say, this we don't do. I'll give an example on the Chilangamiro and the kitchen party. We have the Bembas. The Chilangamiro was meant specifically for Bembas. But now because of copy and paste, iwe ndiwe kuchipata inendine Mbemba. If I'm marrying a Bemba man, if I'm marrying a Bemba, let's say I'm a Bemba woman, I'm marrying someone else, we do Chilangamiro. The chirangamulilo has nothing to do with the kanta, the committee, these committees that you are seeing dressed naked going to chirangamulilo.
Serious?
It's not like that. Traditionally, culturally, chirangamulilo is just to introduce, you just get few foodstuffs. Maybe
okay, you come back to Kanta.
This is what I'm telling you to say. It's meant just for a small gathering. Never the family member. Maybe let's say baanti banga tisapika chensima timupaile na mkuku imozi maybe na turepu na tuchibwabwa. When we respect him that much, maybe na to dry fish, maybe 4 or 5 different types of relish tamuperekela. You get
you?
No, not me, auntie. Not me, the wife.
No,
but the aunties, my sisters. The reason why they take that, in cases where this husband of ours, this son-in-law of ours visits us, he should know what we eat. In short, not what we eat. He should know that where he comes is home. He's free to eat.
Yeah,
not in short, you are welcome. You are son, now you can eat when you come here. So whatever we present to you, we give you. But now, the difference between chirangamulilo and mateveto is when you've stayed in marriage, maybe 25 years. This person has been taking care of your child. Okay? The child I'm talking about is a wife. Now, this is the consideration of your parents. He's been looking after your mother, the family, from the wife's side. Then they say, should we say thank you for keeping our daughter for this long? He's been looking after us. We say thank you. That's why you can take that kanta now. Full of food stuff.
This is
what I'm telling you to say. It's because we're losing our culture. We don't know what we're supposed to do at what time.
Not because we're such an enjoyment. No, they don't know the actual.
Children of nowadays don't listen. So parents will tell you, no, namakora madiva nowadays na baby, they are losing it. Back in 1990, they are losing it. My 91 parents, they are losing it. Because they will do the same chirangamulilo. When they've forgotten, they don't even understand what is chirangamulilo. The typical chirangamulilo of Bembas is the one I'm telling you. And our viewers, the typical chirangamulilo and the meaning of chirangamulilo, it's where you just show the guy where he's taking, you are introducing him to your house to say balipira nsalamu bakwatira na mazo, then you want this person akabwera kunyumba kwanu akazidya, ndiye chirangamulilo. Chirangamulilo, it has nothing to do with the neighbors. The neighbors shouldn't even know that you've taken chirangamulilo. It's a family thing. Maybe 3, 4, 5 aunties and uncle na bashibu kombe baenda bapereka bakudya bija muntu adya. He is going to feel free anytime he comes to visit akazidya. Not madrama ye muona ya boze yakuti ma kitchen party committee na tukuwa base tunalangiwe
na makreti ya mo
na sisi za orange tuya kuchirangamulilo. Such nonsense should stop.
But it's long as stopping. Okay, as long as say there's.
But I feel sorry for my husband because when you marry me, trust me, chirangamulilo will bring for you nimbale imoya buari nenkoko imo limbinga washuka. Nakachibwa nimbino tusabitu fresh. What we want is to maintain. I wish and hope some people can still believe and stick to the tradition so that we don't lose our culture. We've completely lost it. This is why you see a mother and a daughter wearing a bum short going to the mall in the name of stupid fashion.
The modern world, mama.
Exactly. That's our culture. You're talking about wearing Nigerian outfits on the wedding, on the kitchen parties. Okay? It's a modern world. So
do you think maybe we should be should we be filtering or completely just forget about it? Okay, the West.
No. In Nigeria we have tribes. We have states.
Zambia,
so Zambia. It's an example of northern province, southern province. Then you find that these Nigerian movies that we watch, Benangu, by Namakauchi, Mama Valako, Vijamanga Bakuchipata, they stick to that. Even movie will tell you, filmed in Okara State. You get? It's the same way to say filmed in Chipata. That movie will contain culture of Chipata. They will practice.
Okay, but then I think I've got a question when you said Bavara bum shot, Yama in a man.
Yeah.
The mom and the daughter going to the mall.
In the name of modern world.
Which is fashion. So
yes, when that child is where and you know Mavana nowadays, but in a hip. well formed hip mwana na 10 years anachoka mahipo ina maziva avala bum shot kulinayo kalia bunga you go alanga and the future is bright behind you. You expose the child to the rapist, to the defilers. How are you protecting that child?
But again, I mean, it shouldn't be about the person dressing up. When it comes to rape, Navasara, it should be about the rapists themselves, not the victim. Because a
man is attracted by what he sees.
So if you're attracted to a bum shot, why should I take advantage? And why should it be my problem? Because Navara Kafu.
Look.
It should be about you to control yourself.
No. A woman body is different, far from a man. You can be in a bikini, my body won't move. You've got no curve. You've got dimples.
No moving
I've got curve. No. I want you to understand one thing. Why I'm saying it's so important. A woman should dress well, especially in public. I'm not saying you can't wear bum shorts. Wear bum shorts at home. This is why my sleepovers may be anasida, because my cousins vanamboonamo ndiyo my cousins yana. When you go to grandma's sleepovers, my grandma's vanamboonamo ndiyo mama you get. So at the end of the day, how do you look at such a scenario? This person comes, you are going to the mall, you are taking the kids to play. They meet different boys who are
and shall seek up there.
You get mwamene muja uzapeza azamboona mu future. You get azaona muchinga wame chimfana chambo chipangira bachani
chinga wame,
because a man is attracted by what he sees.
Exactly.
Us we are attracted by what we hear.
But as human beings, we've got what is known as self-control.
But
so no matter what I see,
when the that time comes,
oloiwa pamwekwa piera pasonga vule chewa mboenda kwa so whatever.
This is what I'm saying, because in self control.
Exactly.
But now because our parents are losing it, hence it's okay for me to wear a bum short in the name of, in fact, tichani twinning. Bamai ka bum short ka blue, one ka bum short ka blue. If I wear a normal short above the knees, t-shirt gwino. But bamai musana kumbuyo chiwane vione kaoneka. It's the same thing in the name of fashion that we are losing it. Kudala kwenza dibe kuvala ati machani maanko aletie muvala mandi. I'm seeing nearly 55% women are wearing anklet.
Kali wakamba tini kudara, vamba kudara. Pamani ni new out.
We are talking about culture. We are losing it.
Okay, so maybe why should we maintain that culture? Why should we not put on my anklets, whatever?
It's what protects us. In the name of fashion, there are certain things in the Bible when a certain person is wearing that anklet on a certain leg, or if, I don't know if it's right or left, it meant something. Muzamuona vamachani vama lepros benzobala mabeo atika bero ngere so that when they are coming, people should run away and hide, because leprosy by then was contagious. It's there in the Bible. So certain things we do them to identify us. Manje ukavafunza 300. In fact, I will ask our viewers, 3/4 of you, do you understand the anklets that you wear? Right. Do you understand the earrings you wear? Do you understand the cross, the necklaces that you wear? Do you understand the beads that you wear?
But do we need to understand everything?
You need to know. There are certain things that I can wear and things that I can't wear. There are certain things, there are certain occasions I can wear certain things, because at that particular time, this allows me to do this. And that's what a human being should be. At some point, you need to have that self-consciousness, self-control that you're talking about, to say, if in the name of fashion I can't, god damn it, this I can't.
Chef anakambati iyo ngaye fashion can share refi.
I don't know what to say to Chef.
You know, is that guy? That's why somunga muyambe. Was a so one my comments.
You see? So vinangu kuzile sache
it should be about you.
My household can't. We will talk about Lot in the Bible. I'll give an example of Lot in the Bible.
Yeah.
When the whole Sodom and Gomorrah was a mess. Okay?
So maybe
when the Sodom and Gomorrah was a mess, there was intermarriages, there was gay marriages, there was lesbians marriages going on, there was polygamy going on, There was so many disgusting happening if you read the Bible concerning Sodom and Gomorrah. But what happened to Lot? He said, me and my household will do what? Will not participate in such a thing. We will still remain to God. This is what I'm saying. Even in our country, as we are losing it, I pray to God, let's have few people that can still hold on to our culture and embrace.
Yeah,
Let's pick it up.
I think that's important.
But it's not true. That one in Majusha. That's why before you fly, before you fly groundnuts, sanka to samozola.
No, but kali usunga sanke vonse guys. There's always room for errors.
Time. This is why we are saying
why
you pick a bonus at
it's like rice, those two things. You can't sunga chose vonse rice. Why is it? But I think at the end of the day, really, we should have at least a good number of people that still have culture. So maybe it can still go back to even you yourself. You can be an advocate for that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you have kids, and it depends on what
how you raise them.
Exactly. So that maybe
what you expose your children to.
Yeah.
But
then there's also ignorance.
That's what matters.
Because we've been taught. I mean, we're not foreign to these things. Do not but maybe you just choose to ignore those and start living a life.
It's my life. That one is a very stupid statement from a child.
Which one is
that? It's my life.
It's my life.
The way I was. Did you bring yourself on
so what if you brought me?
There were people who were involved in your
maybe it was even a mistake. It's not even that one they intended.
Whether the mistake it was out of enjoyment, that mistake was made, and you should listen to them.
So because
you are under their roof.
So because you are my parent, you brought me.
I have all the 99% of controlling you until you leave my house. Then you can do all the nonsense that you want. As long as you are under my roof, my rules, my time of coming. If you think you've grown, move.
Move. If I was, I would have moved.
Be a mess on your own. Not ubwera baked pa nyumba panga. Bron wakole wa utundira sitting room thinking ukarikuba. No, you can't. Not in my house. Because at the end of the day, we are
there are people that say some of these things are supposed to be given in bits. Like you need people to also know.
Train the child in the way they are supposed to grow. But this is why I'm saying, if you think you are grown, if you think you are too much, if you think you know so much, Bembas say, ifinga mono mukulu nganaikala. You as a youngster, even if you stand on an anthill, you can't see. Do you know what that proverb means?
I don't know, but I think it's about experience.
The life that you are living. I know what happens. So even if I'm seated, I'm warning you, coming at 01, these are the consequences. You may come driving, thieves will be waiting for you by the gate. Please come on the right time at home so that even when people are still walking in the streets, they won't attack you. But you'll be at the gate at 01. Me, I'm fast asleep, dreaming, going to Dubai. By the time I'm hearing your water, you've been there for 5 minutes, or you've been calling for 5 minutes. I was fast asleep because it's time to sleep. That's when you are coming. Thieves attack you by the gate.
True. So okay, I think maybe 3 reasons why we need to protect our culture.
Okay. I think 1, it guides us.
Okay.
It protects us. We don't have to lose our way. It holds us. So if we completely move away, we have no direction.
True.
So we really need to hold on to those norms, because it's what protects the community. It's what keeps us. The other example I would give is the Khoikhoi and the San. They used to move in groups. They used to live in groups. You can't go hunting alone. They will go the 2, the 3 of you. It's easy when a lion attacks you, the other 3 will come and try to kill the lion. You are protected. But if you want to live a life like a spirit, no direction. In the name of fashion, you can wear anything, you can do anything, you can eat anything. You can't be a pig. Why would I be to now? Why can't you think? Why can't you say one?
I think maybe why it important culture. I also think maybe it's because of for the future, why is it? for the future also, like it's I think it's the same with what you said. It protects us, gives us direction, and also just makes who we are. It defines us.
Yeah.
It's what defines us. Ukaenda to Nigeria, you know this is Nigeria.
Yeah.
When you come back to Zambia, you know this is Zambia because of
the culture.
Exactly. So it's who we are.
Another thing is, I think we need to know where we come from. What our roots.
Yeah.
This is where you go.
I don't think people even have where you come from.
Yeah. This is where, because our parents don't have time to tell us. Netflix. I'm not disputing, for God's sake, our dear listeners. I'm not disputing that change is bound to happen or change is important. But there are certain things that we can change and certain things let them remain as they are because they tell us where we come from. Who are we? Who is me as Mutale? Where do I come from? Where are my ancestors? Yeah. Yes, I can be a Christian, but I've got my forefathers.
And you know what? I think also what's important is when you talked about Netflix and that, I was thinking, I think what's really important for me, or what I've learned, because I mean, everything starts when you're a child,
yeah.
And we see all these things happening because maybe somewhere sana vione kuva makao cha mwana so peza afikira chali kudala mu Netflix aziba kudala Western before
what can you tell me about wearing a chitenge as a woman?
Exactly, because I don't even know what
I'm used in rappers.
And there's people, my buddies, they will tell you I can't put on a chitenge.
No, I can't. What's
it's
that?
Bundu.
No.
Where's that term? Is a bundu?
Oh yes, I do. Oh
like,
yes, I do.
Kuoneramo vitu vanu.
Yeah, like
the needs for the poor.
You can't.
Yeah, there's people that will say that, but then at the end of the day, I feel like maybe when it comes to culture, I think it's important that we instill these principles in them. Because for me myself, there's things that I appreciate because of my background. Here and there, and you begin to understand why you learned this. Or that in myth, but then there's always a lesson from that, and maybe just to protect you and all these things. Then from there, man, just since Nakura, I can do what I want, but Niziva, what is supposed to be there, and also me to transfer that knowledge to my son or whatever. But
so like you are saying, in short, what we're trying to say, our dear viewers, our dear listeners, is let's stick to our cultures. It tells us where we're coming from, in the sense that I'll give an example. Way back, our parents would say, when you sleep with a woman, she'll burn you. Ati bakazi bashoka. Okay, when ukagona na mkazi aza kushoka. Initially what they meant, this is when other people have realized it, others have still not realized it. But I'll try to tell you, it's not true. Initially what they meant was they were trying to protect our boys. Okay?
What?
From early sex. From early marriages. Remember, way back there were no condoms.
I thought that was for Wakuru.
Listen, way back there were no condoms. Way back, pregnancies were only for married people. How are we going to protect our kids? Because when you become a teenager, you are sexually active. So how are we going to protect them? Is to tell them, when you ukagona na mkazi, you get bent. So in the process of being scared, they are staying away. They are growing. Then the time they realize because now you are married. So you okay, yes, I think this is it working. And it worked.
For it to be sex.
They don't understand.
That's why there's hair. Why? So that's why I can't go here.
So now that helps them to protect the teenagers, the young men before they got married.
Makes sense.
You get? So this is why our children also need to be taught. This is right, this is wrong. There's nothing wrong in embracing change. But it's not everything that needs to be changed. In short,
it's not wrong.
No, there's nothing wrong in wearing a wrapper. When a child
but at least just know that they will speak it.
I salute to you, Uncle Ponchano. Your music had a meaning.
Naweza pamanje kulichema
kwaku. You get? It's trending even our fathers, our grandparents.
Akolwa.
This.
Apoda. But the card is boy. So we feeling.
We're embracing Facebook.
So my village.
I'll tell you. There are certain music that I listen to, and certain I don't. Vinangu nizavi kupunzira maybe because someone else is singing next to me.
Or
someone is playing next to me.
Kaenda kuponde songa hivi.
Not that. This is why I tell you that there's certain things that I, at my age, as young as I am, I can do and listen to, go berserk together with the world. I'm in the world but not of the world. So there are certain things that I'm in the world but I can restrain myself from doing. This I can, this I can't. This I can wear, this I can't. Okay. So the reason why we need to embrace our culture and maintain, and this is a plea to our fathers, our mothers, our sisters, please can we put this in, in our kids, in those who are yet to be born, and those that are already 2 years. Children become what they hear, what they see. This is why a child will not just start insulting if they've never heard a neighbor insulting, a mother insulting, a father insulting. No, kids become what you put in. So let's put in the useful things. Let's tell them you know where you come from. Where is Mutale? Where was she born? Where are our forefathers? I'm from Kasama Chitimukulu, or I'm from Kasama Chief Mwamba, Kwa Kasama, born and bred in Kasama General Hospital. I know my roots.
True.
I know when my father is at home, I'm supposed to be in a Chitenge. Why do you think our mothers share wafika ndo mwana kashitenge?
Why?
It's because inenakula kumbuyo inyanganye bamami inyanganye nawo upeta mami kapena na shape niyo bobonkana inayanga, it's well built mudara kalangana, because the man is moved with what? This is why even our fathers are raping their own kids. It's because they are moved by what they see. But these are things that are happening. So certain things can be avoided if we do certain things. Let's keep our culture. Let's protect our culture. Let's embrace it. No matter how ugly it is. Monga wanzatu wako chupata au. Aya mabanje tu mabikini na wewe.
Wazaka kukuelera.
Ndio kunatokea. Bazuru. Ba Mwanza. Mabikini
ya. Ba Mwanza.
Yanatokea huko. I think these are the ones.
Manja ngachukua bonje kumunzi.
Wewe unashita initiate mabikini.
Manja ngachukua bonje kumunzi. Oya chama dance,
not dance tu machantu wa mavala. Traditionally, those they are made in a form of a bikini,
Angapolo kumenya abapiji bamwanza. But otherwise, guys, I think it's been a pleasure. Let's leave it when it's still sweet.
Yeah.
But we would like to hear from you guys. How was it? Any questions, feedback in the comments, and also what you just think in general about culture. Do you think we're really losing it?
Yeah.
Nefia shala.
Is it necessary to bring someone you are dating as your last lover? What are you going to do with them?
Why should you bring them back?
Why should you bring?
Drama tifuna pwelele utagero zo.
For what? Yeah, you get.
You lost. You move on. You only know you love her. You only know you love her when you let her go. So when you had her, you didn't know. So,
you become a rapper.
Ndine rapper muntu wanga. Ufanye kuchale kwa jungu.
It's okay.
Here it goes.
Okay, wait.
I'm just joking. Nikulipira kula papo. Guys, ni steam of chacha maningi. But anyways, so that's it for today's episode. It's been me, Tisro, and Mutaleno.
Yeah.
As usual, Mutaleno, capital N-O. It is what it is, and will always be what it will be. Let's keep it that way.
Imwe
kete pushine makombo ni dividi waswendingi life all over malafu conversations relevant na mpamvu wisipiti no angoze baimvera bafana bakulu na angoze